Hello, my name is Gregg Cesario, and welcome back to Week 32 of the weekly JobCommander edition of Veterans Corner. I proudly served in the U.S. Army during Vietnam from 1967 to 1969. While networking on LinkedIn, I discovered what appeared to be a few private sector-funded organizations. They seemed to be better structured, strategically located, and best of all, private sector sponsored and funded that were dedicated to veteran work programs. The purpose of these programs is similar to the Earn While You Learn union apprentice programs for veterans and non-veterans. Those union apprentice programs are particularly popular and prominent with trade skills such as electricians, plumbers, pipe fitters, etc. The majority of the skill sets associated with a trade union are in desperate need of candidates to match up with unfilled trade skills demands. This opportunity for returning veterans was explored in an earlier session. What was not explored in that session was a similar format of programs in the corporate sector with substantive partners funding a veterans and spouses exclusive program. As I discovered, there are a number of them out there. The more I explored, the more I became concerned about the caliber of the companies funding the programs. Some had the duality of corporate and trade disciplines, but most of the sites viewed did one or the other reasonably well, but not both. The one that stood out for me was Hiring Our Heroes, HOH, and the link is below, which is sponsored by the U.S. Chamber of Commerce Foundation. They posture it as a dual fellowship offering. One is dedicated to internship and industry-focused programs. Internship offers 3 categories: corporate, skills-based, and military spouse fellowships. They are 6 to 12 weeks in duration, which to connect active imply that post-discharge veterans are acceptable too, duty service members with companies that provide experiential opportunities with the goal of hiring. The list of the sponsors is pretty strong in my opinion. It has many world-class companies such as Amazon, Boeing, Booz Allen, CBRE, Deloitte, and FedEx. It also includes exposure to an advisory council of members such as IBM, Caterpillar, JP Morgan Chase, Fiserv, AWS, and HCA WellCare. They also offer a multiple session location primarily located near military bases with the names of the contacts for that specific site. The industry-focused fellowship is described as a skilled trades academy of 6 weeks and is conducted just outside of Camp Lejeune in North Carolina. It is funded by the well-known and well-recognized Lowe's Corporation. It offers hands-on training for transitioning veterans and military spouses. The active discharge and reserve status is also included for high-demand careers in the construction trades. Always do your due diligence and homework in exploring any of the resources, such as profiled, this one, before you commit your time or your GI Bill resources. It appears to me that there are some nice ducks here if you really want to go duck hunting. What's in your post-military career reinvention wallet? Stay motivated, and I'll see you next week.